Hello and welcome to my channel, Own Chef. Today we are going to make assorted veggies rice, and my ingredients are mixed vegetables, sausage, all-purpose seasoning, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, habanero pepper, garlic, and onion. You start by washing your veggies, and I started by cutting my garlic into very small pieces. I also cut my habanero pepper into small pieces, and then I cut the onion in any shape or form. Before moving on to the red bell pepper, I cut it into cubes, as you can see, and then I move on to my green bell pepper. I use very little of these bell peppers. I remove the part that I didn't use, and then I cut it into cubes as I did with the red bell pepper. Once I was done with cutting the bell peppers, I added butter into my hot pan and added in some olive oil as well, which was not captured on the video. Once it was hot, I added in my onion, garlic, and habanero pepper, fried for 2 minutes before going in with my mixed veggies. So I cut open my mixed veggies and used a very little portion because I'm cooking only 2 cups of rice for this recipe. Fried for 1 minute before going in with my bell peppers. Now I fried my bell peppers for about a minute before going in with my 2 cups of rice. You may wash your rice if you prefer. Now at this point, I fried my rice for about 5 minutes so that when I cook the rice, it will not stick together before going in with my 2 cups of water. After adding the water, I stirred thoroughly to ensure that it is evenly distributed, and then I added some curry powder and some turmeric powder for color and flavor. You may use any amount that you want. I stirred to ensure that the powders are evenly distributed in my rice before adding in some salt to taste. At this point, you can add any seasoning of your choice, but I did not use any seasoning. I covered and let it cook on a very low heat for 20 minutes before adding in some water to cook it faster because it was still hard at this point. I then stirred it thoroughly before leaving it to cook some 10 minutes. Then I moved on to my sausage. I often like turkey sausage because I feel it tastes much better than other types of sausages. So at this point, I took about 3 pieces, so you may use it depending on the amount of rice you are using. I cut the ends. I don't know why I cut the ends, but I like to do it that way. And then I chopped them into cubes. After that, I added in some olive oil into a separate pan, added in the sausages, and then I fried on medium heat for 2 minutes. After frying for 2 minutes, I added it to my cooked rice. At this point, the rice was already ready, so I added it and stirred thoroughly. You may eat this with stew, shit, or any sauce of your choice. You can have it alone, and it is super tasty. If you've watched up to this level, kindly like and subscribe to support your girl. Thanks so much. So come away next week. Bye.